The henshin device. It, along with the suit, are on the forefront of aesthetics in henshin hero shows, so I asked respectfully, what is this?
But before we get started, let me tell you where you too can find toys such as this through JP Fans.
JP Fans is a proxy service where you can buy affordable items from different markets such as Mercari and Yahoo Japan. You're able to get tons of Tokusatsu toys for cheap, plus a lot more. One of my favorite parts is where JP Fans sends picture updates from their warehouse when your package is ready. Though keep in mind, international shipping is expensive, and JP Fans offers help with those costs, including combining multiple items in one package, offering ECMS shipping, and of course, using my affiliate link to get a shipping coupon. Buy Toku toys today with JP Fans.
What an odd toy. That's what I thought since the very beginning, since the moment I laid my hands on the Gavarion Trigger.
Yes, this is a weapon as a henshin device. One major reason why I'm not into Tokusatsu weapons is because they're initially not going to be released one-to-one, which makes them look a little sillier than you'd expect. They're meant for Japanese children, so of course DX releases are going to be much smaller, be it a weapon or general transformation toy, not counting collector's items. But at least the transformation toy is a good size, usually.
Gavansatsu here with his adorable mascot Doro. And of course, this is like my closet Reiji cosplay. I mean, it's just workout gloves, a white shirt, and a red jacket, but easy cosplay, and it doesn't look too bad, unlike this thing.
I fell in love with the Gavan Infinity suit, but immediately from the get-go, the Gavarion Trigger felt off. Modeled after Reiji's ship, the Cosmo Gavarion, the trigger does something no Toku toy has done before. See, the Gavarion Trigger is actually two toys in one. The new part is that it does both very badly. Okay, so size complaints aside, especially with the handle, I look at the gun form and I'm like, what a mess. Parts stick out awkwardly, empty spaces in the middle of the toy, and the feet. I thought I bought a toy from Bandai, not Hasbro. Speaking of which, that is part of the gimmick, that it can transform. Okay, so size complaints aside, especially with the handle, I look at the mecha form and I'm like, what a mess. Parts stick out awkwardly, odd designs in the middle of the toy, and the feet. I will admit that much like Tegasword, it is pretty cool that this is both a transformation device and mech.
Transforming it is actually a lot of fun. I really like just going like this. It clicks into place, it's fast, there you have it. But something feels missing.
Other than that, impressions, as you can tell, aren't great. If I only saw this toy without knowledge of the show, then I wouldn't believe that it came from a Gavan series, let alone Space Sharers, Metal Heroes, or even Toei and Bandai. But if you also showed the gimmick, then yeah, I would believe it was Toei Tokusatsu.
The but was necessary.
Emo Gears, Toei's own answer to marketable collectibles. That for some reason people keep calling knockoff Gochizos even though we've had silly sentient gimmicks in the past. These, I actually enjoy seeing way more than the gun itself. Being more technological mixed with Gavan Infinity's themes of emotions, I think these are pretty good for the series. They're uninspired, but good for Gavan Infinity. Since each Gavan has their own emo gear, you can collect them all and transform into your favorite hero or ant. To actually transform, you click the top of the emo gear, then awkwardly open the trigger's leg and shoot. Having to open the leg kind of shows how the trigger doesn't seem too well thought out. Of course, you want to have the gimmick easily integrate itself, so having it also double as a headpiece in mecha form seems pretty smart. But whoops, there's no good placement on the gun form, so move the leg. Actually looking at it here shows the problem around the middle area. The mecha arm has a notch on top, and parts stick out without cohesion, making the middle of the trigger just a bulky mess, while the barrel and grip are thin, so they make the bulky parts look bulkier and the rest of the toy smaller. It's like focusing only on chest day, leaving behind lanky legs. Ironic cause the actual mecha legs are huge.
Okay, extremely off script, but I realized that in the show, Kiki has little charms connected here, and in the actual toy, it's all solid, so you can't really connect anything. Honestly, that's probably the worst part for me. I wanted to put all my Nikkei charms on there.
Not to mention the design of the barrel itself is just so odd. It's trying to combine a cockpit with possibly a spaceship's blaster while also looking like a gun, but it all comes off as just some random sci-fi jumble design that again does not say Gavan to me. It's silver, like Gavan, and that's where the comparison ends. Just like how a multicolored group of characters does not make them a Super Sentai.
As you can tell, I don't really like the Gavarion Trigger. But this... Now this is a gun.
What a huge difference colors can make. This Evangelion gun, the Gavarion rifle, has such a cool color palette. While the bulkiness of the middle part is still there, I think extending into a rifle offsets that a bit.
While the barrel isn't meant to go into the Gavarion Trigger, it still can go in there. And somehow this makes it look worse.
Its barrel and grip are still thin, but there's more to look at. In fact, your eyes would most likely be drawn to that stinger, making the gun appear larger and more full.
Just making it look a little bit bigger? Well, again, that's just a big difference.
Not too much to add about the mecha form. I still like the rifle part, even if it's off balance in the arm.
I did say the Gavarion Trigger was missing something, but luckily this is a Toei Tokusatsu, which means that little something can be added. Or rather, that big something.
So this might sound a little awkward. It's a lot easier to complain and point out how things are bad, compared to when things are really good, just like this train. It's a neat design, the colors are awesome. You could say it's a little too flat and blocky, but to me I just think the design's pretty cool.
I'm like a little kid again, just looking at this freaking ginormous robot that combined with another robot, and it's a train with a sniper rifle. Okay, I think I found something I don't like about this.
While Emo Gears are the transformation gimmick for the half year, the mecha form also has its own gimmick, combining with other vehicles. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I didn't want the other ones.
Okay, now this is a gun.
Overall, while I don't like the Gavarion Trigger itself, the 2-in-1 concept is interesting, just not in execution. Similarly to the Emo Gears, which are neat in how they tie into Project Red, but feel uninspired. Extra accessories and playability with other vehicles are also great, and do answer a few of my gripes, but putting a hat on an ugly gun just makes it an ugly gun with a hat. Though I was pleasantly surprised with at least the train combination. I definitely don't blame you for skipping on Gavan Infinity's toys, though I at least wanted to support the show myself.
If I had a Gavan Infinity OC, of course I would have a Doro as my mascot. Should be probably obvious. I would have Puff as my mascot, and then this big ginormous thing as my Gavarion Trigger. Oh my gosh, I still love this. Now if you excuse me, me and Puff have a multiverse to go visit. It's morphin' time.